press from all over the world, airline customers from all over the world. They're waiting to see the first flight of this incredible new airplane.
Brian Weigel, Jack Waddell, and Jesse Wallach were the crew chosen to fly the 747.
The three of us that made that first flight, we knew it was a momentous moment and felt the responsibility of, getting it right.
There was a great deal of expectation, and it was a typical Seattle morning, a little bit misty, a little bit damp. The plane rolls down the runway. It lifts off, and it's impeccable.
I think the relief of getting it in the air after all the struggles that got on, we were actually airborne, was a great moment. The three of us at that moment felt a great wave of exultation.
It's a very easily flyable airplane, though, and it doesn't want to touch roll.
Everything looks very normal on the right side, Jack.
Beautiful.
When you spend 3 years working like a dog to get something done and you see it's successful, you get a sense of accomplishment and pride. I felt the gang of guys that worked for me had really done a hell of a good job, so I felt pretty good.
Jack was doing the landing, and I think we all had the same thought. Let's not screw up.
Natural question is, what are your impressions? I guess this sounds complacent or something, but that thing is just ridiculously easy to fly. It's just a pilot's dream.
The 747 embodied everything aviation had become. The science, the engineering, the relentless pace of innovation were all there in Joe Sutter's huge machine. The plane that was supposed to revolutionize the design of the passenger jet, the SST, was never built. Costs had skyrocketed, and Congress dropped all funding. The mock-up went to a museum. Almost half a century since its first flight, the 747 is still in production and in service around the world, the most recognizable aircraft in the sky. It remains a symbol of the jet age and the promise of universal travel.
It just changed the paradigm for not only business, but also